Hi, it's 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Xbox. And since that bounty got put on me on Reddit, there's only been really one person I know of that's been coming after that bounty. There was a guy who attacked me in a Faz, and I'm not sure what he was doing, where he was, but he didn't really push the matter, so he just had a little tussle with my Cobra Mark III and I shot his weapons off. But there hasn't really been. I've died quite a few times. I've had a lot of 1v1s and I've died. But the only person interested in the bounty seems to be Commander Ash. I mean, Ash is at least interested in the bounty, and decided to have a 1v1 with me. He wanted a 1v1 in his mine-laying ship. I couldn't really be bothered to bring anything over, so I had it in my mostly engineered FDL. The other one, not the beam to lance, but my other one, my lightweight one that I'm building. And eventually I lost my shields to the mines, and he won. No real surprise. I've lost lots of 1v1s and died lots recently. But no one else is really worried about the bounty, whereas Ash seemingly is. So I put that opening clip in there for him so he can show the person on Reddit he did kill me. He's been trying to find members of the Dark Marauders to kill, to do his best to try and claim that bounty, which I know no one's going to get paid on. It's never happening. It just isn't. What also you're watching is, this is a fun fight outside Jameson. This is me and Baron Greenback. I haven't seen Baron in months, and then he turns up at Shinny and wants to 1v1 my FDL in his Conda. Now his Conda's kind of takes on all comers. Conda used for power play, for hunting down targets, for undermining, you name it. So it's kind of, it can do PvP and PvE. It's very, very tough. I know it is. It's got more shields than my Conda has anyway. And it's a tough build. It's a tough old ship. And it's got those horrible, horrible missiles. As soon as your shields drop, you're screwed. Which Baron always finds really funny. The other thing Baron finds really funny is phasing. So I'm surprised he hasn't got more of that about. But it was a good test of how my beam to lance did against stripping his shields, because that's the one thing my beam to lance is good at. Win or lose, I'm going to do a lot of damage in the time that I'm fighting you. I was surprised it lasted longer than I thought it would, but the result was entirely predictable. But I went full bore, I went full heat to try my best to get in there close and do as much damage to Baron's shields as possible. And it was a good old fight. And if Ash does get paid out on the bounty, fair play to him, because like I say, he's the only one that's really been bothered. I've died to Libor, Flipper Gold. I'm trying to think now, because I've died to so many people recently. In the past, since the bounty was put on me, I've died about 4 or 5 times in 1v1s. I personally never really mind losing in a 1v1. I fight to the death for a bit of funsies most occasions. It's always a bit of a giggle. I don't worry about winning or losing. With the likes of Flipper Gold and that, I'm not going to win, so it's just about how much damage I can inflict before I get taken out. Pretty much like this fight, to be honest. So, the only person, like I say, who's taken that bounty to heart or seriously has been Ash. So, if he is able to claim it, fair play to him. And and to the guy on Reddit who posted on me, he has killed me. So, if you're paying for deaths on me, then you should really pay him out. But yeah, there we go. Personally, I've been having a lot of fun fighting lots of people outside Shinny, and I've lost a lot of those fights. So I'm sure there's more people that have killed me than the ones I've reflected in this fight. The videos are usually on my channel if I lose. I mean, Skull's killed me loads of times, but then does that really count because he's in the same squadron? So we're going to take a pause to take a quick look at what you guys sponsor. With your guys' views, you help out Big Red Rooster Cockerel Rescue, helping out cocks of all sizes, all shapes, and for the love of the cock, keep watching so we can raise money for this lovely little animal rescue and save birds like my little co-pilot here. Yeah, you'll see how quickly those missiles take out my weapons. It is quite funny. But I did a reasonable amount of damage to those shields, because Baron is running a lot of shields on a very tough Conda that, like I say, it's built to take on all comers. It's a very tough ship within the game. He's a very experienced pilot in it. He knows exactly what he's doing, and it's always a fun fight. So GG to Baron, it was a good giggle, and it wasn't a fight to the death, so he left me dying on ridiculous heat, and we just did an experiment to see if I could cool down quick enough. but that's the fun of it. As this bounty on the Dark Marauders, nothing's going to happen. Someone's offering 18 billion credits for the destruction of all the Dark Marauders. Well, that's not going to happen. And even if Ash has killed, I think he's killed a few of us now. He's not going to be able to rack up all of the kills, or at least he's going to have a very tough time trying it. I'd love to see his progress. Once he's actually got a collection of kills on maybe 7 or 8 Dark Marauders, then maybe this guy will shift and pay him, but I highly doubt it. And plus, it won't have any effect on the Dark Marauders, because let's face it, we're not that worried about PvP. We die in PvP, so what? We're interested more in piracy. We have way loads of fun dabbling in PvP and losing fun fights, but we're not worried about it because we are a pirate faction who dabbles in PvP. We're not super sweaty PvP tryhards. Like, you can tell from our builds that we're not that crazy on PvP. And speaking of builds, my Beam de Lance actually managed to survive, would you believe? Not very well. There wasn't a lot of ship left by the time she cooled down, but as you can see, I was able to make it back into the station and dock after my fight with Baron Greenback and live to fight another day. And pretty much the same as I would for the rebuys in repair bills. But yeah, everything was shredded. I had to rebuild and repair to get the sensors back so I could request docking. It was that touch and go. But it's a fun ship, and I nearly pulled a Scooby because I was concentrating on other things. But it's a fun ship, but it's not the best build in the world. It's just a fun glass cannon. Anyway, that's all for this video. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Have fun out there.